Hi guys, sorry about that. I had a difficulty, so I had to put the head on off of video. But all I done was I used my angle grinder with a flat disc, and I took the handle out of the head and I sanded it down just a wee bit more, and then I put it into the head, and as you can see it's in. And what I done was I had it like that, and then I snapped it here, and then I turned it over, had it up in midair, smacked it like that with a hammer or the axe, smacked it like that, and then I sat it down, and then I started smacking it like that, and then the handle went onto the head, or the head went onto the handle, and now I have this wee piece of wood here, see, just this wee piece of wood here. And what all you do now is get some PVA glue, just ordinary PVA glue. I'll just set it there. A paintbrush and something to put your paintbrush inside of to stop you making a mess. So now all you do is you find the thin side of your small piece of wood, and then you dip your paintbrush into it, and then you just paint it on to your piece of wood like so, and then it adds lubrication and also strength onto your axe when you put it on, so you have lubrication and strength. So then when you hammer it in, it makes it easier to hammer in, and also when this hardens, it will add strength to the piece of wood, or it should anyway. So now that I've put that on there, I'll just put the paintbrush back in, move the PVA glue out the way, and then just sit the axe like that, and then you sit the wedge on top, and then you try and have the axe steady, and then you sit the wedge in the wee slit of the handle, and then just hammer it in like that, and it should split open your hammer handle. It should just split it open. See, it's starting to go in now. And if it snaps off, it's fine. Just put it back into the tube or into whatever you've got, and then wipe off the excess glue, and then you just take the excess off. As you can see, got some excess here, so I just put the excess in there, and then I try if I can and hammer it in just a little bit more. Right, I can't hammer it in anymore, so then what I do is I sit it down, and then I get a saw, and then I just saw this piece here off. Just, if I can saw it anyway, just try and if I can, or turn it over to make it easier. There, like so. And then if you have one, for ease of use, you have one, for ease of use, use an angle grinder and a flat disc and just sand off the excess. And then once you've sanded off once you sand off the excess, if there's any excess glue, just try and wipe it off or use your finger. And then what you do is you have these things called step wedges, and you can get various different sizes. See, here's a medium, then another medium, then another medium, there's a small, then there's a large, and then there's another large. And then what you do, depending on the size of your axe, you put step wedge in, and what you do is you get a pair of needle nose pliers, and then you hold the step wedge with some needle nose pliers, and then you get a small hammer or a hammer to drive them in with, and then put them at a slight angle, and then you just tap them in like so, and then just smack them. And then until they're in. Whoops. Now what size will I use? I'll use another medium or large one. Hold it with pliers. Again, hold it with pliers, and then use the same hammer and just drive it in. And then once you get it started, you don't need the pliers. And then just drive it in, and then I might use, I'll use a small. Now use the same pliers again. Now just hold it in. Oh, whoops. Just hold the step wedge in. So that the PVA glue and that big wooden wedge, that gives opens up that split, and then you use these step wedges that I've just showed you. Once you've hammered that in and sawed it, and the step wedges split the wood even more, so that it widens on the head. So it widens on there, and then it makes the head nice and tight onto the handle. And then you just leave it overnight like that, so the glue hardens, and then you're set to go. You're set to start chopping wood down, or splitting logs. Right, that's all I've got time for. Right, bye.